In Phoenix, first responders are dealing with more calls for heat-related distress. They put this man in a harness filled with ice and cool water to get his body temperature down.
Let's pour water all over him.
Phoenix is at the epicenter of a string of heat alerts across the southwestern U.S., the Plains, and Florida that covered more than 35 million people on Monday. Phoenix has seen 25 consecutive days with a high temperature above 110 degrees.
It's miserable, actually. I don't get out that much, I stay inside.
It's so hot in the Phoenix area that people have been burned just by falling on the ground. One doctor saying the temperature of asphalt can reach 180 degrees in the afternoon.
The pavement is so hot that it only takes a fraction of a second to get a pretty deep burn.
Record heat was expected to continue in El Paso and San Angelo, Texas. South Florida under an excessive heat warning over the weekend, with temperatures that experts said could feel like 112. Hikers at national and state parks in Arizona and California have been warned for weeks that it's dangerous to hike in those remote areas when it's so hot. One expert says it's almost certain that July will be the warmest month the entire planet has seen in recorded history.
As long as we continue to burn fossil fuels and generate carbon pollution and the planet continues to heat up, we're going to see more of these unprecedented extreme weather events.
Unprecedented, extreme, and lethal. According to the CDC, more than 700 people die from extreme heat each year in the U.S.
What's the most common mistake people make in weather like this?
The most common mistake people make is trying to tough it out, trying to think that it's just going to cool off, just trying to think, hey, you know, this is just a little bit of sweatiness, a little bit of nausea, this is no big deal. You can get to a point where you start to become confused and lethargic and tired, and at that point it might be too late for you to even have the wherewithal to call for help. The second most common mistake is not checking on your loved ones and your neighbors.
Experts are also offering some basic, easy-to-follow tips for dealing with the heat. They say if you have to go out early before about 11 o'clock a.m. Take cool showers as often as you can. Wear light clothing. Of course, drink more water. And when it's time to eat, prioritize foods that have a significant amount of water in them, like raw vegetables, salads, and fruit. Brian Todd, CNN, Washington.